Welcome back to the Law of Attraction for Writers podcast. I'm Suzanne Lieurance, and today is episode 22. I'm going to be talking about being seen, how writers can share their work with confidence. So visibility, which is what we're talking about, for many writers is far more uncomfortable than actually writing. It's one thing to create in private, it's another thing entirely to let your work step out into the world, and yet that step is everything. And this topic is especially timely because visibility is our theme for the entire month of June over at writebythesea.com. So if today's episode resonates with you, there's a whole lot more waiting for you there. Let's talk about the law of attraction, though, and visibility. From a law of attraction perspective, visibility is about allowing yourself to be seen, and that keyword there is allowing. If you want readers, opportunities, or recognition, you have to be willing to occupy space, both energetically and practically. Here's what I've noticed in my years of coaching writers. Many writers say they want success, but their energy says something different. It says, "Don't look at me." They hide behind perfectionism, endless revisions, or fear of judgment. And I understand that. I've been there myself. But the law of attraction responds to what we're putting out. And if we're pulling back, shrinking down, and keeping our work hidden, we're not in alignment with the success we say we want. And the universe can't deliver an audience to work it can't find. Now, if you'd like to explore this hiding pattern more deeply, I actually have a blog post over at writebythesea.com called Why Writers Hide and How to Stop. It gets into the reasons we pull back and what to do about it. You'll find the link to that article in the description of this episode of the podcast. Now, being seen doesn't mean you have to shout, perform, or overshare. It doesn't mean you have to be on every social media platform or pitch yourself and your work every single day. It just means taking one small, consistent step towards sharing, maybe submitting, posting, pitching, or simply saying out loud, "I'm a writer." That declaration alone shifts your energy. It tells the universe you're ready. So let's take a deeper look at the law. Think about it this way. The law of attraction is always matching your energy. When you hide your work, you're vibrating at the frequency of fear. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of not being good enough. And that frequency attracts more reasons to stay hidden. But when you take even one small visibility step, something shifts. You move from the frequency of fear to the frequency of courage. And courage attracts opportunity. It attracts the right readers, the right connections, the right doors opening at the right time. Now, visibility isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. And one of the biggest things that keeps writers from being visible is the fear of coming across as boastful or self-promotional. Now, if that's something you struggle with, I have another post to Write by the Sea that you'll want to read. It's called How to Talk About Your Writing Without Feeling Like You're Bragging. I'll have the link for that in the description for this episode as well. Now, here's a practical writing tip. It's called the visibility step. I want you to try it this week. Choose one low-pressure way to be seen. Maybe just share a sentence you love from your work in progress, or submit a piece somewhere, anywhere. Tell one person about your current project. You're not aiming for perfection, you're practicing presence. And every time you practice, it gets a little easier and a little more natural. And speaking of practicing presence, this month's writing challenge over at Write by the Sea is called Let Yourself Be Seen. And it's designed to help you take those small, consistent visibility steps all month long. If you'd like to join us for the challenge, you'll find all the details at our blog there, and I'll leave the link for that post here too. And if you'd like ongoing support and accountability as you work on your visibility as a writer, I'd like to invite you to join my Monday Morning Manifestors community. We meet every Monday morning on Zoom, and we use law of attraction principles to stay aligned, motivated, and moving forward with our writing goals. Visibility is actually one of our favorite topics because it comes up for almost every writer at some point. And you'll find more about Monday Morning Manifestors at mondaymorningmanifestors.com and also at rightbythesea.com. So take one visibility action this week, then notice how it feels, not just the result, but how your body and mind respond to being seen. That awareness is part of the process too. That's all for today. So next time we're going to talk about trusting your creative intuition, how to know when to listen and when to act. Until then, take that one step. Let yourself be seen. Your work is ready, even if you don't feel like you are yet. And remember, there's a whole month of visibility resources, posts, and challenges waiting for you at rightbythesea.com. So come join us. And until next time, happy writing.